Hello everyone, and welcome back to the XRP Ripple Insights channel. The crypto market is once again on high alert, and XRP enthusiasts are raising their voices louder than ever. In recent weeks, the anticipation surrounding XRP has reached new heights, with a wave of speculation suggesting that something monumental could happen within just 5 days. According to many in the community, the financial floodgates might be on the verge of swinging wide open. Whispers of a massive $97 trillion market opportunity have set the stage for what could be a watershed moment not only for XRP, but for the entire digital asset industry. This isn't just another rumor in the fast-moving world of cryptocurrency. It's a narrative that appears to be rooted in years of development, institutional collaboration, and ongoing legal battles that may soon come to a head. Whether you're a long-term XRP holder or someone who's just now tuning into the Ripple story, the timing of these unfolding events could not be more crucial. As timelines converge and key milestones approach, many believe we are witnessing the lead-up to one of the most significant shifts in blockchain adoption to date. So what exactly is poised to happen in just 5 days that has the XRP community abuzz with excitement and anticipation? According to multiple analysts, legal experts, and Ripple insiders, all signs point to a pivotal development related to the long-standing SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. This case, which has cast a regulatory shadow over XRP for several years, may finally be approaching its resolution. While Ripple Labs has not publicly confirmed any specific date, the consistent references to a 5-day window suggest that something major could indeed be imminent. Should a favorable outcome or some form of regulatory clarity emerge, it would not only lift the cloud hanging over XRP, but also potentially unlock institutional participation at a scale never before seen. Banks, financial service providers, and fintech companies that have been waiting on the sidelines due to regulatory uncertainty could finally activate their partnerships and integrations with Ripple's on-demand liquidity ODL platform. This timeline isn't being touted as a guarantee, but as a signal of heightened probability, one bolstered by a flurry of social media activity, increased trading volume, and sudden wallet movements, all hinting that insiders may be preparing for a seismic shift. Let's unpack the staggering $97 trillion figure that has been floating around in XRP discussions and headlines. This number represents the total size of the global cross-border payments market, a vast, complex ecosystem that includes interbank transfers, SWIFT messaging, remittances, and foreign exchange settlements. It's an industry that underpins global commerce but is plagued by inefficiencies, high costs, and slow transaction times. Ripple's mission has always been to revolutionize this space through blockchain technology and the utility of its native token, XRP. Unlike many crypto assets that derive value purely from speculation, XRP is designed for real-world utility, specifically to facilitate fast, low-cost international payments. Ripple's technology allows for near-instantaneous settlement and liquidity provisioning, giving financial institutions a superior alternative to traditional systems. By tapping into even a small percentage of this $97 trillion market, XRP could see unprecedented demand. It's not just theoretical. Ripple has spent years establishing partnerships with institutions like Santander, SBI Holdings, and Bank of America. These organizations have conducted pilots and built infrastructure that could scale rapidly once legal clarity is achieved. The $97 trillion isn't just a dream, it's a total addressable market that XRP is uniquely positioned to disrupt. Investors and market watchers are paying very close attention to XRP right now, and with good reason. Beyond the speculation and hype, there are solid indicators that XRP may be entering a new era of adoption and utility. For one, the asset's positioning in the current crypto cycle is unique. While Bitcoin consolidates after its recent halving and Ethereum grapples with its own regulatory headwinds, XRP stands at a potential inflection point. A favorable legal resolution could propel it to the forefront of the altcoin market, especially given its established infrastructure and institutional connections. The investment community is looking for specific signs: spikes in liquidity, whale wallet movements, and subtle communications from Ripple's leadership. These are often the first indicators of an impending shift. Furthermore, there are whispers that Ripple may even consider going public shortly after resolving its case with the SEC, potentially opening the doors to even more institutional capital and increasing mainstream Matandan exposure. Investors recognize that regulatory clarity is the linchpin holding back mass adoption of crypto assets. If XRP secures this clarity first, it could establish itself as the premier institutional-grade digital asset, fundamentally altering the landscape of blockchain finance. In the world of cryptocurrency, it's easy to get caught up in hype and exaggerated forecasts. However, what we are witnessing right now with XRP appears to be rooted in a convergence of real-world developments, legal milestones, and technological readiness. The speculation that something game-changing could occur within 5 days might sound dramatic, but to those who have followed Ripple's journey over the past decade, it feels like the culmination of years of work and perseverance. Whether or not the full $97 trillion cross-border payments market begins to shift in XRP's direction this week, one thing is clear: the groundwork has been laid, the infrastructure is largely in place, and institutional partners are ready to act. The coming days could very well redefine the future of XRP and set a precedent for how blockchain technology integrates with global finance. As always, investors should stay informed, manage risk, and be prepared for all outcomes. Because if the floodgates do indeed open, the ripple effects, pun intended, may reshape not only digital finance, but the very mechanics of the global economy.